Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day. So I hope you've been watching the videos all this week, opening the 2024 Topps Series 1. Taking a little bit of a break, I do have some more. I still have, I believe, the hanger boxes, the fat packs, and I just got in the Fanatics exclusive blaster box, so I still need to record that one. I'll do that over the weekend, and that will be posted for Monday. Excuse me, I drank some soda, so the carbonation is starting to make its way. Anyway, so we have here something a little bit different. We have the high series of the 1991-1992 Upper Deck NBA basketball. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. If you guys saw my last rip of one of these, the low edition, I pulled awesome holographic Michael Jordan, sent that in, and it came back at 10, which was an absolute surprise. Totally caught me off guard because I know how the older cards are incredibly hard to grade, and you know, the holos are even harder, and for it to come back at 10 just absolutely blew my mind. And so that was really cool. So we're going to open this thing up, and we're going to look for a few things. Obviously, we're going to look for any Michael Jordan cards, you know, and hopefully grade them in the future. But we're also going to look for some more holos. Maybe we'll get some more Michael Jordan holograms. Hopefully they are in pretty decent shape. I don't know why I said sheep. I'm not a farmer. Anyway, but we also have their first one of the Basketball Heroes, where we can try and find their inserts of Jerry West, and there might even be a chance of pulling his auto. I've never pulled any of the Upper Deck autos from back in the 90s. They were incredibly hard to pull. I think they were numbered to like 2,500. Very, very small number. So we have a very, very small chance to pull one, but we're going to hope for the best. Anyway, that's the spiel. Oh, we're going to have some fun here. I'm going to try and breeze through as quick as possible, maybe hopefully 30 minutes. And hope you guys are here to enjoy the ride. But first, if you like these videos, whether it's modern or the old school stuff, hit the like button. And if you want to help out the channel, by all means, hit that subscribe button. On the road to 300. Every little bit helps. I've noticed over the past couple of days, folks have been subscribing. And I plan to do something new. Probably shout out the new subscribers. But one thing I need is for you to, I mean, if it's a public subscriber, I see that in my emails. But if you're not a public subscriber and you want me to give you a quick shout out, by all means, leave a comment and just, you know, tell me, hey, I'm a new sub, and I'll add you onto the list. I'm going to try and do it every week or every other week, where I shout out the new subscribers just as a little bit of a thank you for those that have decided to join a little bit of the fandomness here. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, if you want to be part of that, hit that subscribe button. All right. Already 3.5 minutes in. Let's go ahead and rip into this bad boy. So it looks like it's 12 cards per pack. I think there's 36 packs, so it's a monster. And I think I got this for 50 or 60 bucks. Maybe even 70. I bought this early last year as I was preparing for future videos. I think I have one or two more of these high series ones. I have them all over my room, so it's kind of hard to remember what I have. But I remember opening these up a long time ago, back in the 90s, when I was just a wee lad. Sorry for hitting the camera there. But I was really into the Upper Deck stuff, so when they introduced basketball, I was incredibly excited. So I wish one thing they did with the basketball, that they didn't do, but they did it with baseball, was, remember in 91, the baseball, every single pack had a holo of the team. I wish they had done that with the basketball. That would have been really cool to pull. A Lakers or a Knicks at the time. Those were my two favorite teams. But just to have a holo of every single team would have been really, really cool. Alright, so like I said, we're going to do 36 packs. We're going to do the first stack here. And like I said, we're just going to try and breeze through these real quick. or we will be here all day. Trying to... Let's see what we have. LeBranford Smith. Golly, I do not remember him one bit. Was that Paul Graham? Now it looks like we're going to get some all-star cards, so that's pretty cool. Tim Hardaway. We're going to try and get some focus in here. There we go. Hardaway. Man, these are flipped all everywhere. Hakeem. Buck Williams. Ooh, Patrick Ewing. That might be one to hold on to. Kelly. Reggie Williams. Reggie Lewis. The man, rest in peace. Tony Smith. Dennis Scott. And Michael Jordan. Wow, right off the bat we got a Michael Jordan. Let's take a look. See if it looks pretty clean. We got a little fuzzy there, but corners are looking good to me. So we are going to sleeve that one up. And right off the bat, with our first pack, we have our first hit of the rip. And that's an all-star. Get your game on. Hey now. You're a rock star. I know. That's old. But you know what? I had kids during the Shrek era, so I heard those songs many, many times. And so we're starting off good here. Alright, what do we have? Like I said, we're going to try and fly through these real quick. Looks at Jeff Hornacek, All-Star. So we're getting a lot of All-Stars here. Dikembe with the finger swag. Sarunas Marciulionis. Harvey Grant. For a minute, I thought that was O'Neal. Shaquille. And then Michael Cole. And look here what we have here. Looks like we have a checklist with the man again for the East. Corners are looking good. That centering's a little off, though. There's a little bit more on this side than on this side. So I don't think that would end up being a 10. But you know what? It could still be possibly a 9. So right there, 2 packs. And we've gotten 2 Michael Jordan cards. That is incredible for to start off with. Man, these cards are bringing back memories on the corner of my mind. All right. All right. David, was it Benoit or Benoit? I can't remember. Because you have Benoit Benjamin, too. Raphael. Along with Michelangelo. Oh, the Stockton. Another one. Now, how come I can't get 2 Jordans? And then we have his buddy, Karl Malone, right there. Ramil Robinson. Scottie Pippen. You know what? That's one worthy of a sleeve. He was good. Alvin Campbell. Then we have David Robinson. Wow. And who do we have here? We have James Worthy. So we'll put penny sleeves on these guys. These guys were absolutely insane for the time. Some people would argue that Michael Jordan would not be the man he was for the championship without Scottie. And I think somebody asked the question, did the value of his stuff go down because the way he is now? It's possible. I honestly don't know. John Bagley. Greg Sutton. Ooh, Dikembe again. Already. That's like our 4th pack. Jeff. So we're already into some doubles here. Fred Roberts. Anthony Cook. We just got one. Eldon Campbell in the last pack. Then we got another Scottie Pippen. Wow. And then Patrick Ewing All-Star. We'll hold on to that. And then lastly, Kendall Gill. Man. We got two Scotties. Will this be a Scotty box? Alright, Mark Macon. Do not remember him at all. Kevin Brooks. Hakeem again. Wow. Tim Hardaway. Clyde Drexler. Golly. Man, these guys are all just... This is jam-packed. Chris Morris. Rick Smits. Craig Elo. Michael Cage. Then we have James Donaldson. And then Magic's Moment. That's a pretty cool card. Very off-center. So yeah, this past weekend was the NBA All-Star celebrations. And I'll admit, I do not think I have watched the All-Star game itself in probably the past 4 or 5 years. And I think a lot of people are starting to catch on. Golly! With this next pack, we got another Dikembe Mutombo. I need to look up and see if these things are of any value, because, golly, I've gotten 3 or 4 of them already. But, ooh, Larry Johnson. Grandmama. And then Charles Barkley All-Star. Man, I'm just going to keep all 3 of these. But, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are starting to catch on that the All-Star game, another Clyde, goodness gracious, that the All-Star game is just not an entertaining product that it once was. I have nothing against the players, but I mean, I think they scored over 200 points. The Sean Kemp checklist, and then we have the rookie checklist. It is just not an engaging activities like it once was. Like I said, I haven't watched it in quite a few years. I did watch the 3-point shootout between Seth Curry and that lady from the WNBA, and I think I said that in one of my I possibly said that in one of my rips. I can't remember. I've said it so many times. I did watch that one. I did watch the 3-point contest. I watched the highlights of the slam dunk competition, and that was absolute garbage. So I understand it's just out there having fun, but come on, guys. I mean, you guys are supposed to be competitors. Go out there and compete. That's what the fans want to see. Whether it's here in America or overseas, we want to see competition. That's what the whole point is. We want to see excellence. And, if you're the All-Star, that means you're supposed to be one of the best ones out there. So going out there and just, farting around is not good, made for good TV. Does not make good TV. So, and in this day and age, there's way too much other stuff to watch, in my opinion. All right, next pack we have Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny Anderson. Oh, we got a Patrick Ewing. We have All-Stars. Not sure which that one is. Craig Hodges. Oh, I remember that. Is that the one where he hit like 19 in a row? Scott Hastings. KJ. Jerome Kersey. I think I had another one right behind it. Oh, we have John Starks. Sedale Threet. Kevin Edwards. Greg Anthony. And another checklist. So, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate the All-Star, because what was it? Golly, it was little bit over 20 years ago. This was in 2003 when my wife and I, we volunteered for the All-Star activities here in Atlanta, and we worked every day of the week, and that was a whole lot of fun. And you know, we just got to have like I said, it was a whole lot of fun. Huge memories. We took the kids there. Proceeded to lose one of them, but we found him. And he's still here. he's in the other room. So anyway, Rick Fox, Michael Adams. So that all ended well, but yeah, it's something for people to remember. And if your customers think it's boring, then that's not a good thing. But we saw like the celebrity slam dunk contest. I think T.O. was there. And then we have a Reggie Miller checklist. T.O. was there. Nelly was there. In fact, there was a riot at the end because everybody wanted Nelly. I remember Nelly, T.O., I think Donald Faison. I can't remember. I think the guy who like played Ed on that show, Ed. I forget his name. Otis Thorpe, Billy Owens, Dennis Rodman, The Worm. Who's this? Oh, John Starks again. Harvey Grant. But I didn't watch any of the skills challenge. David Wingate, Ricky Green, Thurl Bailey, Derek Smith, Ronnie Seekley. But yeah, I found the most entertaining thing to be the 3-point between Seth and the lady. Sorry, I forget her name. I heard her cards are going up after that event, which is good. Good for her. She did a very good job. I enjoyed watching her. Tell me what you guys think of the All-Star Series. Do you watch it? Or do you not care? David Wingate. Am I just ranting to myself? Pete. Doug West. Michael Adams again. Henry James. Wow. Del Curry. Reggie Williams. Kelly Tripica. And then we have Rich King. And I know there was a bit of a controversy with what was it Kenny Smith? I don't think he was trying to be mean-spirited and all that. But in all honesty, if you really want to make that thing even, they should have 3 rounds. One where they shoot from the male's 3-point line. One where they shoot from the female's 3-point line. And third, have them switch from the male to the female ball. In fact, during the round. So, like, have some of the balls be the male basketball, and one of the other stands have the female basketball. And I guarantee you, if you have Seth Curry shooting with a smaller ball from a lower arc, he's going to probably miss quite a few of them because that muscle memory is not going to know what to do. So, but if you're a shooter, you'll compensate. So I think that would be an interesting twist to do. All right, Moses Malone, Tyrone Corbin, but Bradford again. Oh, we have another Patrick Ewing. Haven't seen Jordan in a while. Jack Sikma, Tony Campbell, Greg Kite, Olden Polynice, Ken Norman. Then we have Victor Alexander. And then we have Pooh Richardson. Pooh. Right. What improvements do you guys think the All-Star Game should do? If you care at all. Let me know. Post in the comments below. Now, one thing I will say, this is completely off the subject of basketball. Yesterday, I went and saw that Madam Web in a theater. It was kind of the discount night. Tuesday nights, it's like $6 as opposed to the $12, $13 that most places charge around here. And I'm gonna agree with all the critics. That movie was not good. It was pretty bad. And at first, after watching it, I was debating whether or not it was actually worse than Morbius. And after thinking about it for about a day, yeah, it's pretty bad. Just a lot of things that don't make a whole lot of sense of why somebody would do something like that, and or make actions that were just not logical. If you want to see it, by all means, go see it. And if you have an opinion on it, let me know. Post in the comments below. But man, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I think at one point in time, I audibly gasped at some of the lines that were being said. In fact, the guy who plays the antagonist, the bad guy, man, I presume he's French, and so he probably wasn't used to reading in English, and you could tell his entire delivery was just it was bad. It was bad. So, but we have Scottie Pippen All-Star. Man, we have a lot of Scottie Pippen cards. Oh, we have the Admiral, and it looks like we have a holo here. Hopefully we get hopefully it's the MJ. Hopefully it's Mr. Air Jordan. Let's see what we have. Alright, we have Kenny Battle. And we're gonna, ooh, we do not have, but it is the Worm, Dennis Rodman. That's looking pretty good there, folks. What do you guys think? Defensive Player of the Year, which is quite an accomplishment itself. There is something right here. I'm not sure if it's a ding or a dent or a piece of dust. I think that's an official ding. There's a couple of dings here, but we're gonna sleeve that up anyway. It's still looking pretty clean. I have to tell you, these holos for the basketballs, they were pretty cool for their time. My top loaders are not wanting to cooperate with me at the moment. Speaking of which, I need to buy some more top loaders. I'm running out. So that is our first holo. Hopefully not our last. Let's see who else we have. We have Byron Scott, Ronnie McKay, Bird versus Person, Chuck Person, and then we have a Bird checklist. You know what? We'll sleeve that one up too. Hopefully it's not a box full of Rodmans. I think one time oh man, look at that. That's way off center. Left to right. Or right to left, if you will. Dennis Rodman's looking pretty good. I mean, David Robinson. I got Dennis on the mind. And that's like our third or fourth Scottie Pippen card. Maybe Jordan and Scottie avoided each other in this box. We still haven't run into a base Michael Jordan yet. We've run into his All-Star card and a checklist card. Shackelford. That Volkov. Bagley. Oh, we have another Jordan. We have another Jordan. It's another All-Star, so I'm not going to complain. Any Jordan is a good Jordan. And that's looking pretty good. The centering's looking pretty good. A little bit more on this side than that side. Top to bottom's looking pretty good. So for PSA, that's probably a 9. Corners are looking good. But we'll find out. I'll wait till there's like a basketball special at PSA and I'll send it in. I'm guessing next month will probably be basketball. This month is baseball. I'm about to send one in for baseball. And Sam Perkins. But Ricky Pierce. Man, we got the 25-minute mark. I'm not even halfway. I was going to try and go quickly. that turned out to be wrong. I'm just taking forever. Orlando Woolridge. SQ Macon. Isaiah Thomas. Greenwood. Tyrone Corbin. Randolph Keys. D. Brown. Tim Hardaway. And then last. Oh, Magic Johnson. We got to keep him. But once again, it's a bit off center there. Look at that. That cutting is just awful. That's way, way off center. But yeah, at the movie, you know, I bought a ticket for $6 and I bought a big old tub of popcorn and it was $9. That's like, golly. Just to take myself is like $20. That is just, I understand, but it's just, we are long since past the days where I was in college and I used to go in the afternoon for $3 and, you know, buy a soda and popcorn and spend less than, you know, $6-7. Robert Pack, Dale, Mitch Richmond. Oh, that's cool. That one's a little off center as well. Lionel Simmons, Kendall Gill again. Mark Jackson, no Menendez brothers, that I can tell. Jared, Ronnie Seekley, Corzine, Chris Mullen, and who do we have? Moses Malone. A lot of dust. That's not too bad, but yeah, still a little off center. And I have a feeling PSA doesn't do the 60-40 for these older cards. They probably do, you know, 50.001 opposed to 49.999. And if the grader sneezes, oh, that's a 9. Mitch Richmond, Sherman Douglas, Worthy. Oh, we got Robinson, Dwayne Coswell, James Edwards. Wow, Jerome Lane, Mark Akers. Wow, Tony Smith, Reggie Lewis, Derek Coleman, and lastly, Jimmy Oliver. Oh boy. Alright. Luke Longley. We are almost at the halfway mark. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave. Still want to know who gave him that name. Karl Malone, All-Star. Paul Pressey. Mike Sanders. Dave Jamerson. Checklist. Ed Pinkney. Who is this? Sherman Douglas. Okay. Then we have Clyde the Glide Checklist. That's pretty cool. And then last, Chris Gatling. So, folks, we are officially at the halfway mark, and we are officially at the 30-minute mark. Gonna try and speed it up a little bit. I know I've been talking about the All-Star Game and the movies and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, we run into another holo. Randy. Then we have, Cedric Sabalos with the blindfolded dunk. I'll keep that one. Doc Rivers. Thurl. Felton Spencer. Ooh, Kurt Rambis. Look at those glasses, man. Then we have Muggsy Bogues. Then we have Hakeem. That's pretty cool. Vladi. Johnny Dawkins. Clyde. And then last, oh, look at that. A very off-center Michael Jordan. But you know what? We are going to sleeve him up anyway. Man, look at that. That is a whole lot of white. That's just, I mean, the card is looking good, but man, that is a way off-centered card. Oh, man, that's probably a 6 in PSA. I won't even give that a top loader. We got our first Michael Jordan base, and man, that one's pretty rough. But we'll sleeve these other guys up. Now, how come we can't have dunks like this anymore, where we have the guy blindfold himself, something that actually took a bit of skill to do? If you guys remember that, let me know. Post some comments below. Hit that like button. But man, I was watching the highlights of the dunk contest, and I guess everybody was clowning the one guy for jumping over a short guy in a chair, and then the other guy, you know, dunks over Shaq. It's like, okay. Alright, top prospects. Wow, who do we have? We have Stacey Augmon, Sean Green, Greg, Armand Gilliam, Hardaway. Golly. Oh, we have another holo. Who do we have? Oh, it's another. That's what I was wondering. We have another Dennis Rodman. That seems to. Now, this one doesn't have the dings, if you guys see. So, this one's actually in much better shape than the other one. This one is actually. It's actually. Look. There's a slight dent up here. Up here at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's one like right here. And then there's another one right up there. But still. That's pretty good. Oh man, there's like a little. There's a couple of things, but nothing too bad. So this one might get submitted too. Make sure I have no fingerprints on it when I do the submission. So this might turn into a Dennis Rodman holo box if we get any more holos. Vladdy, Brad Daugherty. Oh, we have a Magic versus Jordan. And golly, that one's kind of off-center too. I'm trying to be very frugal with my top loaders. I only have like a little bit over 50 left, and I typically order them in bulk, and the supplier, I guess, is currently out. This is sitting on a dock somewhere. So I have to wait. Let me gotta scoot up my chair. It's starting to slide out from under me. Alright, Augmon again. He went to UNLV, I think. Then we have what? Nick Anderson, Walter, James Edwards, Henson, Alvin Robinson, Sleepy Floyd, AC Green, Chambers. That's what was it, Alvin Robertson? Yeah. And then last, Kirk Lee. Do not remember him one bit. And these packs are like vacuum sealed. Larry Stewart. Cedric Ceballos again. wanted to be free after being in the pack for 30 years. Tony Brown. Battle. Chris Mullen. Spud Webb. A new bowl. Oh, we have Sean Kemp. High flying. We have Atlanta Hawks. Rodney Monroe. That reminds me, I need to go to a Hawks game. I haven't been to one in forever. Of course, ticket prices have gone absolutely insane. I remember, I think it was, I mean, I want to say a few years ago, but it was actually like 2015 where I went to a playoff game for $25. And that was against the Cavs where LeBron was on there. Dan Marley, John Battle, Corbin Mitchell, AJ English, Pooh, Steve Alford, Davis, and then we have Hornacek, and then who's that? Hershey Hawkins, and lastly Steve Smith. We might pull Larry Johnson rookie. That'd be pretty cool. We are almost 3/4 of the way there. Billy. Otis. Microwave. McCormick. Winston Bennett. John Williams. There. Was it Terry Teagle? Steve Smith again. And Hershey. Rick Fox. He was a rookie then? I forget. Worthy. Sherman Douglas. Got a lot of him. Dwayne Shinsus. Chris Dudley. Upshaw. And then Horace Grant. Kevin Gamble. Monroe. And then we have the checklist for the Kings. That reminds me of when The Rock had his little concert when he was there for Raw. And he goes, Sacramento, I can't stay. But I'll sure come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in May. Man, that was so funny. And the crowd just absolutely went nuts. Kenny Anderson. Hakeem. Kevin Brooks. Volkov. Flair. Gerwin, John Williams. Bennett. Stacey King. Hobson. Kirkley again. And then, man, we're not having much luck with the Jordans. We started off hot, and then it kind of fizzled. We still have, 10 packs to go. Hopefully we'll pull one more holo, but I'm guessing it's going to be a Dennis Rodman. All right, Larry Johnson again. Oh, Dikembe. SQ. Antoine Carr. Brad. Pooh. Willie Burton. Oh, Magic versus Jordan again. We'll take that. And then Doherty. Let's see how this one looks. This one's not looking too bad. A little off center on this side. Not as bad as the other one. We'll sleeve that one up. That's a PSA 9 or 8. Then we have the Kembe. Yeah, those that are off center, I'll probably won't ever send in to get graded unless I'm like absolutely out of cards and I just feel like grading something. Either that or a PSA 8 or a PSA 9 will still pull in, you know, a couple of bucks. But at the moment, I have way too many cards to worry about that. We do have another holo here. Check that out. It's sticking right out there. We have Hardaway, Anthony, Isaiah, Bagley, George. Which way did he go? Les, Kenneth Winchester. Next to Sam and Dean. All right, let's see what we have here. We have another Dennis Rodman. Who would have known? Who would have guessed? Okay, for a minute I thought that was a print line, but probably not. I'm not seeing any dings. Looking pretty good. You know what? We got 3 decent ones here. This one's... I see a couple right here. Now that I'm looking at it, look, I see a few. But you know what? They are looking pretty good. Alright. What? Nance, Corzine, Seekley, Wilkins, and last, Jazz versus Sixers. Alright. Only a few more packs to go, folks. We're going to try and get out of here before the 50-minute mark. So with when I pulled the Jordan holo, that was only one holo in the entire box. I get one other box that had like 7 John Stocktons, and this one has 3 Dennis Rodmans. Hornacek. Oh, Steve Smith, and look who we have here. We have a Jordan. And that one doesn't look too off center. That one's looking pretty good. So we're getting the Jordan All-Stars. Pressy, Farrell, Liberty. Klein. I don't know. That just popped in my head. Perkins, Doherty, and Hood. I watch way too much TV. That one's looking pretty good. Top to bottom. Corners looking all right. Now that one might be it. I get my hopes up and I'll send it in and come back a 6. It's happened before. I'm like, oh, this card looks good. Corners look good. Looks perfectly centered. Surface looks fine. 6. I'm like, okay. John Stockton. Dikembe. Scotty. Scotty's coming back again. Winston Garland. Edwards. Coswell. Maxwell. Blanks. D. Brown. Scott Skiles. I think that's the first time we've seen him in this rip. And then John Turner. Nice strong name. Alright, we have like 6 packs to go. Goodness gracious. Oh, another Scotty. Goodness gracious. This is He is just popping up everywhere. Kevin Willis. Lynch. Moses Malone. Kendall Gill. Lionel Simmons. Charles Oakley. Vern Fleming. Jason Williams. Sabalos. Myron Brown. And last, Eaton. I think he passed away recently as well. Alright, we have Barkley. Oh, I forgot to sleeve up the Scotty, but I'll do that later. Clyde Drexler. Randy Brown. Wingate. Tyrone Corbin. Greenwood. Sidney Green. Danny Ferry. Grant Long. Benoit Benjamin. Sean Higgins. And last, Robert Parrish, the old man. Wasn't he like the big chief or something like that? Alright, to start things off, we have Patrick Ewing. Doherty. Top prospects checklist. Kiki. Joe Barry. Detlef. John Koncak. Knight. Andrew Lang. Derek Coleman. And lastly, Kevin McHale. Oh, wow. Haven't seen a bird other than that checklist. Maybe we'll run into him. And I haven't seen a Magic Johnson base card either. At least I don't remember. Adams. But this is high series, so Price. Stacey Ogman. We should have pulled a bird all-star if he was in it. Williams. Robinson base. Tisdale. Higgins. Flaylock. Fat Lever. Oh, there we go. We have a Magic Johnson base. And Stockton. So, yeah. I was like... Alright, 2 more packs to go. Oh. Uh-oh. Here's some sirens. Alright, we have the Rodman All-Star. Before all the shine and bling on them. Dumars. Stewart. Rasmussen. Chapman. Johnson. J.R. Reed. Wilkins. Gary Grant. Ricky Pierce. Duckworth. And lastly, Rick Mahorn. Alright, we are at the final pack of this rip. We are just about at the finish line, folks. We will do this. Oh, so it doesn't look like there's a hollow. Looks like that's it. Reggie Lewis, All-Star. Rest in peace. And ×2. Wow. Terrell Brandon. Stanley Roberts. Tony Campbell. Jack Sikma. Tyrone Hill. George McLeod. Billy Thompson. Hershey Hawkins. Bernard King. And our last card. Classic Confrontation. John Stockton versus Kevin Johnson. So, as they say, that is that. I'm going to pull out some penny sleeves so I can sleeve up these guys. And we won't do a complete recap of every card, but we'll do the ones that I put in top loaders. So, that Johnson's looking pretty good. Little off center. Man, that QA back in the 90s just wasn't it, was it, guys? So what did you guys think of this rip? What Were there any cards you felt I did not give the proper attention to, that I didn't sleeve up? I will admit I am a little biased against Isaiah Thomas, one, because he beat my Lakers back in '89, and he almost beat them in '88. So since then, haven't been a fan. Yes, I hold slight grudges over time. So, you know, like I said, if you're a Patriots fan, you may never be forgiven. Or now a Chiefs fan as well. Goodness gracious. All right, we're gonna go over the hits. We have MJ. We have the Dennis Rodman, Magic versus Jordan. We got two of them. Another Rodman, another Jordan All-Star, another Rodman. We have the checklist of Michael Jordan All-Star, and then finally, so we have two different All-Stars for the Michael Jordan. We have a blue one and a red one, so that's pretty cool. So yeah. So that's not too bad. But tell me, guys, what did you think of this rip? That is it. We have opened up all the packs. We are just over the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to try and wrap this up really quickly. What did you guys think? Post in the comments below. Thank you guys for, if you are here at the very end of this video, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this. It's been a whole lot of fun. I enjoy ripping these things open. I'm going to try and find one of my older baseball ones for next week, as we're getting closer and closer to the baseball season. Maybe I'll wait till the start of the season. Who knows? But you know what? Next week I might do a hockey. I haven't done a hockey in quite some time, or ever on this channel. I don't remember. But tell me what you guys think. Post in the comments below. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. And if you want to help out the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, trying to hit 300 before the end of the month. I mean, we have 8 days to go. Well, 7 by the time this video is posted. So, will we make it? We'll see. But anyway, I thank you guys so much. And I appreciate all those that take your time. Alright, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.